everyone, I'm Rhonda from Mrs. Green, and I'm here today to show you how to paint these faux beach glass mosaic glasses using DecoArt glass paints. Now these are just glasses that I picked up at the dollar store, so they only cost me $1 a piece. And I use these 3D gloss enamel frost writers from DecoArt to decorate them. And they have a writer tip on them, and I like that they give the 3D effect. They do have a brush-on variety of the frosted glass paints, which you could use as well, but I like that these give that 3D look, so it's a little bit more of that faux beach glass impression that it gives. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how I made these. The first thing you're going to want to do is mask off the area that you want to paint with the mosaic. I painted a section of a couple inches toward the bottom of the glass. You don't want to get too close to the rim of the glass because you don't actually want the paint to be anywhere that will come into contact with the person's lips. So a little bit lower is better. All I did was take a strip and put it just around the bottom, and then I measured up and put a strip here, and I just lined up all 4 of my glasses once I had them masked off to make sure that they were all at the same level approximately, and made any adjustments as needed so that all 4 of them in the end will have the same area that is painted. Now, to paint the glass, I got ones that are small enough I can actually fit my hand pretty far inside them, which is very handy. If you can't fit your hand inside, you could also stuff like a towel inside and use that to help you hold it, because you will want to hold on to the glass all the way through this process here so that you can work on it from the side. As you can see, I'm just going in here with this glass writer here, and I am outlining where I want the area to be that is in the shape of the piece of glass. Which, now when you're making the pieces of glass, remember that this is something that comes from nature, and nature's not ever really perfect, so it doesn't have to be perfect when you do these on the glass. So just do roughly the shape of abstract beach glass there, and fill it in completely with the glass writer, like so. Next, take another color of the glass writers, and just abstractly fill in another shape, and just make sure that you stay in between your taped off lines. Like I said, don't have to worry about being too perfect. Try and get it on there as even as you can. It might look a little bit lumpy when you first put it on. Try and just smooth it out as best you can and evenly as you can, and as it dries you'll see it actually starts to look a lot better. So it kind of gets a lot more transparent as it dries, and it gets the frosted finish to it as it dries. So you're just going to keep adding these glass shapes all the way around until you've covered the entire space that you've masked off. At that point you can pull off the tape, and once it dries it will look like this. Now, in order for this to be dishwasher safe, what you're going to do is you're going to let it dry for 4 days, and then you have to heat set it in the oven. So what you do for that is, and the directions are right on the bottle here, is you put them on a tray and you put them in the oven, in the cold oven. You don't preheat it. And then you turn the oven on to 275 degrees and let it warm up. When it reaches 275 degrees, that's when you start the timer for 30 minutes. When the 30 minutes is up, you turn off the oven and open the door, but you don't take the glasses out of the oven yet. You let them sit in the oven and slowly cool all the way back down to room temperature. The reason for this is because if you heat them and cool them too quickly, the glass will break, and all that work that you just put into all that painting is just completely wasted. So you want to make sure that you're very, very, very careful when you're heat setting your glass. After that, they are dishwasher safe. You don't want to put this anywhere where it comes into contact with food, like I said, so you want to keep it away from like the rim of the glass so it won't touch your lips. And if you paint on any plates, I would suggest getting clear plates and painting on the bottom side of them so that they don't come into direct contact with food. So other than that, have fun with this technique, experiment. You can put this on just about anything that's glass. Have that beach glass feel without having to spend hours and hours out hunting for it.